There you are, Joe. Good morning, Shadow. How are you? All right. Shadow's here. And there's Kathy Jablonski, the lovely Kathy Jablonski. Let me turn the volume up and I'll turn down this thing. Little different music. Okay. Yay! I hope everyone had a nice weekend. Is that the case? I hope so. Who's talking to me now? Come on. Hold on a second. Okay, so sorry everyone, I had to take that call because I'm getting I have to go see my chiropractor for my neck, and they were setting it up. Anyway, let's see, Saren's here, Kathy's here, Claire is here, everyone is here. Claire, hello, darling. I think I want to see the film at 11 on that one. Woo! You girls are smoking. My goodness, everyone is so lovely and so nice. Eve Adams is in the house. Eve is here today. So we have Shadow, who's doing well, which is great. We have Louise Godfrey. Hiya, gorgeous boy. Well, I guess. Good to see you, also, Louise. Shadow, Kathy, Eve Adams. Saren playing her violin. Kathy, Saren, Kathy. Everyone, good morning. I hope you had great weekends, all, and I hope you have a wonderful week. So I started out with plenty of time to set up and all that kind of stuff, and then I got phone calls. I get phone calls. My hygienist, my dental hygienist, told me that she will not be here on my appointment date next week, so she wants me today at 12:30. Otherwise, it could be pushed forever, so I'll be rushing out to do that, but, that's it. Debbie, good morning. Oh, wow, you are just so nice, Debbie. So how's the music business? Ah, yes. Well, I have arthritis in my neck, actually. I didn't know about it. And I don't want to be on medication, a couple Advil, but not medication constantly. So I need to get adjusted. It's a different chiropractor this time. If you remember, I guess a year and a half ago or something, or a year ago or earlier on, I was going to someone who didn't do adjustments, like physical adjustments. They used the new method with lasers and stuff like that. And while it seemingly worked, it did not really. And so I need to go back to what I'm used to. So that's what I'm doing. Are you guys still on for Tuesday? Oh my God. The theme, the heavy breathing, I hear it. It's awful steamy in here. Before I get too far into the show here, don't forget the products behind me and many, many more by visiting maydecembershop.com or teespring/May-December Society. Don't forget our Instagram. Join us there. Sometimes I get around to it. Our Facebook, which is handled by none other than Claire. Facebook group, Facebook, well, anything Facebook. That's Claire. Claire Facebook. And let's see. Well, we have those videos up on YouTube. And I spend most of my days here. Well, 3 out of the 5 work days here. And maybe we're going to alter some times. So that could be good. Angela's trying to sleep as I speak. So, that brings us up to about where we are. Oh, that's terrific. Congratulations. That's awesome. Debbie, fantastic. Congrats to the family. And a family which goes way back into your genre. That's fantastic. It's nice we have some award winners. I did get award. The only award I didn't get in high school, I got music awards. I got drama awards. Professionally, I only got one Addy award for an ad I did. I was just a part of it, and the group, got an Addy. That's an advertising award for those of you who don't know. But that's about it. But today, when you work, the reward is pay, and it is awarded. Usually not for a couple weeks or months, but you get it. So, awarded on October 23rd by the state of Tennessee. Wow, that's fantastic. We'll be able to share photos and let us know. And you can send May December Society at Gmail so that we know. If you don't mind, that'd be great. That will be wonderful. You're not online, just message me and I will appear. Oh, you're talking to Kathy, I guess. Because I message you all the time in the middle of the night, nothing happens. I said, where is Claire? Oh God, I could use some Claire. You can bring some clarity to my life. Clarity to my life. We have a new word. It's the Claire section. Let's get some clarity. All right. Oedipus, the mother and Oedipus. Well, what floats people's boats, I guess, Debbie. I played Harold Hill. Either you're closing your eyes to a situation you do not wish to acknowledge, or you are not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of a pool table in your community. Well, you got trouble, my friend. Right here, I say trouble right here in River City. You remember that, right? I never forgot that. Do you know how hard that was to, well, it had music so you could memorize it, all right, but I still remember it. Can't get it on. I can't remember the lines I did in the commercial 2 months ago yet. I remember that. Kathy Jablonski and Claire. Kathy and Claire sitting in a tree. What they're doing? Inform me so I can get the film. Okay. Witty zingers. And look, it's Striper. Striper, did I miss you walking in? You don't make the usual racket. You usually step on a cat's tail, and I know you're coming in. Good to see you, my friend. Striper, did you have an eventful weekend? Any girls tied up in a closet we need to know about before we get to other unresolved mysteries? Hey, I heard from a long-lost friend here who hopefully comes in today, Sam. Sam from over, I think, close to Manchester. School teacher he has off this week. Claire, is there some sort of holiday this week for the children? Kathy and Claire, partners in crime, would make an awesome TV show. But I want to be the captain in charge. You see, I want them to be out on the beat doing their whatever they're doing, and then they're pulled into the office, and I say, I got another report on you two. Now, if you could act it out in front of me, I'll give you a pass and a bonus. Ooh, and come on, don't keep it to yourself, Striper. We need to know. We want to know what's happening. Eve, you have the week off too. Are you a teacher? Or are you just taking the week off? Adam and Eve, any relationship to those two? Well, they kind of ruined it for everyone, didn't they, if you believe that kind of fiction? You get that a lot, you know. Eve Adams, it's a nice name. It's a stage name, you know. Two first names usually. That's why I always used my name, because they say you don't need a stage name. You have two first names. And people like Michael Douglas. There's a week each semester called Reading Week. Oh my goodness, you know how we would have destroyed that back in the day. What are you doing for Reading Week? I'm going to the islands, you know, and read a little on the beach. I'm going to Vegas. I'm going to a strip club because I want to read the body language. Thank you, Louise. Thanks for being here. We appreciate it. You have to do a lady's nails. Around here, when they say do a lady's anything, it gets, you know, but we know what you mean. I know what you mean. Perhaps you could stop by, and I'd like a mani-pedi, please. And we pay very well here. A young chick, well, she's in Canada. Eh? Go to your lady for her nails is here. I may pop back later. Yes, Louise, we look forward to seeing you always, and you're always welcome here. Always welcome here. Do we have any peeps from the other side of the world? That would be Twitch coming in. You know, that reminds me, I was on the phone rudely. I did not mean to do that, but I had to square away my appointment on the 5th. It should be a Tuesday, I believe. Yeah, I'm going there. Wow, that makes a lot of noise. Watch this. Ooh, sorry. That's a pen hitting the wooden desk. Is it a bed or a desk? Well, if you clear all this stuff off, it can be whatever you want. So use your imagination. I tried to get rid of a little of it last week, if you remember. I just looked at it as it fell. I couldn't catch it in time. So she was hired by the college to teach music. Oh, she's working outside the college as well. Is she a SAG member? What's SGA? I know Screen Actors Guild. I'm a member of them, of these guys. I'm a SAG-AFTRA. You guys know what that is? SAG-AFTRA, Screen Actors Guild, and is it American Federation of Radio and Television. I'm actually able to do this if it was even real television. But the pace is terrible. The guy that runs this place is a pain. He just doesn't pay anything. He doesn't pay attention. He just doesn't pay. Oh, she's a 2-year-old little boy. Oh, how sweet. Wow, Student Government Association. Got it. Thanks, Debbie. So she's smart, and she has a child, and she works. She's a musician. I mean, what's not to like? .4 GPA. I know what a GPA is. Grandpa. No, I know it is. Grade point average, and that's terrific. Good for her. Sue's news, I mean. Okay, good news from Mario. Mario's not on right now. Mario, you've got to get on here. He just sent me a message. Well, do tell. I'm live. I mean, well, he probably figures that because I'm typing, but he'll get it. He'll figure it out. All right. All right, now let's see. Striper, she's 20. She's only 22. We met at the pool where I go with, the kids you take, I work with for them, for their swimming lessons. Oh, 22. Is she a lifeguard? Is she going to save you? That's very cool. A soprano in choir. Wow. Those upper registers are really difficult. I'm sure she's wonderful. Wow, it's in her genes, so to speak, wouldn't you say, Debbie? Certainly. It pulses through her veins in that talented family. Well, I would say, let's see what Striper, I was a little concerned when I saw she's, and I looked up above, in Joe's Mad Libs here. He says she, and my eyes down to she's 2, but we were talking about Debbie's granddaughter, 2-year-old boy, grandson, who's 2 years old. And Striper says she's 22. And you met at the pool, where you go with your kids, those children that you work with in your charge, and you met her there. So do tell. That's terrific. As Saren is saying, that's good news. We're trying to get you paired up, Striper, just so that we can have more exciting, unresolved mysteries. Striper, we don't know what happened to the last girl you were dating, and I hope it doesn't come up on episode 7,000,001. I don't think you should tell me her name right now, Striper, because I think we jinxed you last time. Angela says you're quite the catch, so, she would know. She's having trouble hanging on to me, though. No, just kidding. So, dental hygienist today, I gotta go. Okay, yes, now Joe is definitely in her genes. I had a grandfather that was similar. He played by ear, played ragtime piano, and I remember saying to him as a little boy, Papa, I would say, he would sit at this upright piano, and he loved to play ragtime. And I'd say, can you play this? How's it go? Bang, dang, dang, dang. I'd say something, and he'd come up with something. And he'd always finish in ragtime, so it sounded good. So, wow. He played melody and rhythm. See, I have trouble with the melody, picking it. Some songs I can, but it's usually rhythm for me, and that's okay. It's the rhythm method. Do you girls know what the rhythm method is? Now, Debbie, don't you answer. Let's see if these youngsters can get it. Not that you're not young, Debbie. Okay. Yes, and Striper, the rhythm method, I would not recommend that for you, okay? I'll let her know that. I said, of course he's a catch. You know, he's a mainstay here. He's always here. So it shows that he has nothing to do. No, I'm kidding. It shows that he is an intellectual. No, that's not it. We'll go with nothing to do. That's why I'm here. Wait a minute, Claire. Oh, well. I still have to increase the speed on my scroll. And the computer the other day, when I was checking, wasn't completely clear, or it was written in English, and it's my first language, so I have trouble with it. A K sunburst. That's funny you mentioned. I did know a little bit about guitars. Of the 5 I have here, I have a sunburst, but it's not a K. It is an Ibanez, and it's 30 years old, 35 years old, maybe 40 years old now. And the funny thing is, when I bought it, my parents, whenever they gave it to me, let me see, let me do some math here. 5, 40, 45 years ago, I got it. And they gave me $200 at the time to get something for my birthday, so I went and I got it. And I went to this guitar shop. In the day, it wasn't like the big guitar centers and all. It was like you went up these stairs and somebody had guitars. So I got this Ibanez. It was pretty cool. That Ibanez Sunburst that I have cost me just under $200. Is about $750 today, which is nice. And some people still use it on stage. Isn't that cool? But that's a great. I always like the name Sunburst. So it is the body of the guitar, the facing of the guitar, right? Is it yellowish coming out, or oranges, or amber, or something? Not real bright, but you know what I mean. The wood, perfect shape. That's awesome. And you got that thing at Goodwill? Well, those people that work at Goodwill do not play instruments, that's for sure. They play with something, but not instruments, or somebody would have scarfed that up. Yeah, Gibsons are nice. I had a Gibson, took it back, and I went to Taylor. The Gibson for me at the time, I play differently now. At the time, the strings were too far off the fretboard and required too much. I know it could have been adjusted, but it was much easier. I went back in there and I had a Taylor that was I really liked. And I've had the Taylor a long time too. Angela has one that I can work really well. It's not Taylor or Gibson quality, but it's very good. It's a Yamaha that has great action on the fretboard. $6.95. Debbie, listen, if you come across things like that, you might, clue in old Joe here, because he'd really like to, I'll gladly. Those kind of numbers I can even afford. So. Kristen missed us Friday. Yes, she did. Good to see you, Kristen. It was something, really. Yes. It was hot and sexy. But we figured you were at the beach or you were involved in your own hot and sexy, so. Or at work, but I like to, I have a vivid imagination. Vivid. Mother of pearl accent, I know, those are really good and they're expensive too. I don't know the Blue Ridge guitar. I know the Blue Ridge Mountain, so I can just figure out that maybe a little, what do I want to say what that is? Oh, come on, help me, Debbie. What is it? Rocky Mountain Breakdown? What is it? Smoky Mountain Breakdown? Something like that, I'm thinking. They think I'm just here, just talking, which really I am. But I also do have some knowledge. Some knowledge after so many years of not knowing what to do with my hands when I talk, I'll put them down. So many years. So many years. I looked out my window. Now, Kristen's throwing in her southern, she's up south. Y'all. That's where she is, y'all. I mean, if you want to come on down here, Florida, you got to go through the South to get here. And that's the truth. I never really tried the banjo. I've played with people who, when I'm just doing the basic chords, so it fills in for them that are on the banjo. But I've never tried it. But it seems, though, that the strings are really, it's been a while since I've even looked at one. Now, who is that? Kim? Well, good morning. I'm trying to figure out the name. Oh, Jablonski Marshall? Marshall Jablonski? Good morning. Do you happen to know our good friend here? Mary, Joanna, what is it? Kathy Jablonski. I'm teasing you, Kathy, because you are a cover girl here. You know that. Kathy's a cover girl. That's what we're going to call the thumbnail babes, cover girls. All of you all. But you need to send me a photograph. Send me a photograph and I'll put you up. Yes. George is in the house. Good to see you, George. Are you in the mountains or are you in the low country or the high country of the Carolinas? Getting your fingers to move how they should. Well, that's true. I do have calluses here. I think I mentioned before, I don't know if you heard this, Debbie, when I go to a ATM, you drive through and you reach out with this hand to, press to get money or to put money or activate the machine. I have to reach over with this hand because the calluses here on the tips of my fingers, it's as if the mob burned them off, my fingerprints. I need to send you a picture. Oh, yes, I will send you a photo. Which one do you want, love? I can send you many photos of me. Believe it or not, I have a couple. I'll send, do you want me by myself? Yeah, okay. That's the one I, send out. That's the one, well, I tried to get them. I tried to get to visit Kristen, give her one so she could put it up on her wall, but she didn't allow me the time. And with Kristen, you've got to move quickly. I'm teasing you, Kristen, you know that, don't you? It's all fun. And Kathy, I sent you 2 photographs for your wall, And I bet Carrie put them in the trash. And Jen's here. Jennifer, it's so good to see you. Lovely seeing you. Oh, he does. Who is he? Okay. Whatever picture you like best, which is going to go up on, where are you going to put it on Facebook? Okay. I know how to get it to you as well. I can just send it right to you right now. I would say share my screen, but I'm not going to do that because then you guys will all know. Should we be talking with this guy? You should, of course. I'm harmless to most people as far as you know. Okay, Jennifer wants me to be a little rough with her. She already told me that, so I've been working out, Jen, to get there for you. On her ceiling. Huh. That conjures up a lot of things. It would look then like my ceiling. What? Yes. So if you visit in my guest room, my photo's on everyone's ceiling. I mean, why put mirrors on the ceiling when I can just look at myself? You guys are terrible. You know, because I kid, that is not me at all. Geez, it takes me 40 minutes to get ready just to sit here. But then again, a picture stays the same, as I recall. You know, it's a good idea. Thank you, Claire and Kathy, for clarifying that. Clarifying. I'd like to be clarified. I do declare. You do? Wow, I haven't been so lucky. All right. Jennifer's coming in. Yeah, Jennifer, you haven't gone. You didn't work last night, did you? Oh, you were so sweet, Debbie. I'll remind Annie that a little later. She'll appreciate that. Damn, Claire. Claire has all these tricks that she does. Now, are you talking about a pole that you have to spray Windex on or something, or whatever you spray on? Probably, if you share it with someone else, you should spray Lysol on. But I mean, you know, where you perform, you can kind of like Cirque du Soleil with a flair, with a Claire. From one Jablonski to another. You never know your luck. Wow. Well, time will tell. You've been on a 6-day, oh, I'm moving the wrong thing. Hold on, we know I do that because I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. There we go, now I can move it up here, okay. 6-day-a-week schedule since the middle of last month, all the way to Christmas. Christmas is already past? No, okay. You've been sick? Oh. Really? I don't handle being sick very well. I'm not one who can put makeup on and go all day normal. My brain goes in a different dimension. Yeah, yeah. When you're sick, you're sick. So, Saren and Debbie, so you have the flu? You both have the flu? Ah, that is the worst. When I moved here permanently in 2013, I had the house since 2008, but in 2013, moved here permanently. I met Angela, and before you know it, we both had the flu. I don't know what that means. Well, she met me, but we both had the flu. I never used to get flu shots, ever living in New York City, ever in DC, never. I get here after that month-long siege. It was, oh God, it was awful. When I was having production meetings for something we were doing, I would meet with people and I'm like, oh God, Joe, you all right? Yeah, let's get this over with. I'm sweating profusely. So now I get every shot that imaginable that they have. Except that they didn't give me the old person shot, which I'm old enough for, because they were reserving it, I think, for people not. They said I'm healthy enough. I don't need it. But I had the regular flu shot, so now I'll come down with something else. I know it's a shame that they're putting Christmas up already. It starts earlier and earlier. Are you one of those people, Kathy, that when you go to the shore, and the shore, to those of you who are not really indoctrinated, is the ocean, the beach. But up north, they call it, I'm going to the shore. Now in Baltimore, they said, I'm going down the ocean, hon. Ocean. They speak their own language. Going down the ocean. Going to the ocean. Ocean. But, north of there, you can get into Delaware, you get into Pennsylvania, Jersey. I'm going to the shore. You're going to the shore. So I'm not sure what happened there, but speaking of shore, but I got off on the beach tangent. Oh, yes. Kathy, are you one of those people that when you go down to the shore or to the beach, even in the summer, there are Christmas shops, and you go into Christmas shops? I always wondered why people wanted to walk in with their flip-flops and shorts on and browse around Christmas stuff at the beach. Well, I was browsing around always at the beach, and I wasn't in a Christmas shop. You can bet your butt on that one. And there's the hives. Oh, gosh, you guys, come on. Was that the medication that broke you out in hives, Sharon? Is that what the doctor said? Hand, foot, and mouth disease. Hoof and mouth disease? No. Wyoming. Yeah, everything is spreading. Well, no, Jimmy Stewart. No, I got to get my Jimmy Stewart voice going. He's in a Christmas movie, isn't he? He's also in Harvey. It's too early for me. Stop it, Joe. Okay, Halloween is my favorite because it's an excuse to dress up, which you love. Claire, I do declare. Do declare. So the Claire is a dance. So I do declare. Not I would do declare is that's, come on, you guys, that's a whole different dance. Debbie, thank you for stopping it. It's always good to see you, and congratulations on your award. That's fantastic. And if you can, Made of Temper Society at gmail.com. I think you've sent something before. Send a photo of that, and just keep us in the loop. Much success to you always, and to your family and your daughter and grandson. I'll talk to you later. Yes, that was obviously Kerry dropping in, I know. He was dropping in. It's like a drop-in the radio business is, okay, hit the button, and we're brought to you by, So he was dropping in. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Debbie. And you lost me? Hey, did I drop out? I can't have that happen again. The chat is ready to display messages. Stay Sexy Joe and get the display messages. Stay Sexy Joe and get the display messages. Stay Sexy. Yeah, it dropped out. That sucks. Well, well, you know what? It's a strong signal right now, so it dropped in and out. Not now, it's going down. I hope we don't have one of these days where I have to just abort the mission. That's terrible. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take some other things out of here. I'm going to exit out of that. I'm going to exit out of everything except some things I can't because, no, everything is actually gone. I deleted all the other programs that were on. Yes, you're gone. And you, what about you? Everything's gone. That's only Twitch. I have these different windows. I have Twitch in one. I have YouTube in another so I can see you. And I have OBS. That's all that's up. I'm running some, open office. That's not interfering. It's not running. Maybe this one is. No, I got to keep that up. That's a dirty story. It's nice that Carrie's here to keep an eye on you. Are you at work, Kathy? You know, it's really wise of you, Carrie, because she is a wild child, you know. I know. You have to keep her on a collar and leash. I know that. I've seen evidence of that. You know, she is kind of wild. Very wild. So wild. Okay. You know, okay, Dayquil. He said Dayquil? I read that some, okay, wait a minute. What did I do? Wow, I didn't know that. I only experienced hives, well, twice, maybe once. And it was because of penicillin. I remember this time, and my mom used to say that I was allergic to it because I got hives. But many, many years later, when I was in the Navy, excuse me, I was in the Navy and I was doing things, I was doing things that penicillin wouldn't cure. And so I think they shot me with penicillin and I broke out in hives. Do you know what they used to say in the Navy to us guys? Now, this is back, when the only excitement, you'd be at sea for 40 days. You'd hit a port somewhere in Germany, anywhere, and you have all this money. So you wanted to connect the dots for me here? And let me just say the corpsmen on the ships were very busy. All right, so, but, Carrie's on here. Carrie is making his presence, making me a little uncomfortable. He said, he sent me a private message. No, I got your back. All right. He's there. He's going to help me out with some of you wild things. Carrie also, Striper, we think, is about ready to embark on either criminal relationship. No, is going to embark on a long-lasting, intimate relationship. And we're not going to find out her name because the last time he told me, I sang the song about her and she vanished. So some would say, what is wrong with that woman? She must have been crazy. Yep. Teaching him how to use the chat. Well, you haven't really seen me with the whip, but yes, I'm sure both of us. I can always use help with that. If somebody, while we're working on that, you can, yes. Mm. Mm. Yes, I don't know. Well, it looks to me like Kathy and Claire are going to have a rendezvous very soon. I was wondering if I could come along and film the episode. It will be an episode of Joe that might put us off the air. Or more likely to increase readership, viewers. More likely, I guess. Sound effects. Well, I guess it is time to stop booing and start viewing. What? What? You were viewing? Wow. I'm going to start voodooing. Voodooing. Well, that'll be great. Tomorrow morning for her. So you're going to be on late at night. My ratings would go through the roof on Twitch. Accordingly, you know, the Third Reich over there at, no offense meant to anyone from Germany, at YouTube would never hear of it. Don't put clothes on. Just send pictures first so you'll get back-to-back thumbnails. Now listen, I want you to know, racy and maybe a little bit risque photos would be all right too. Now my good friend Christina Aguilera, she loves when I say that because, you know, well, I knew her when she was a brunette, actually, and she is a blonde most of the time for television. Striper, you're leaving? Where are you going? Yeah, if we're still streaming, remember, I've got to get out of here about 11:45 latest because I have to dash a couple miles down and have my teeth cleaned. You know, back in the old days, we used to say things that were really disgusting to the dentist. I had a friend who was a dentist. I'm not even going to tell you the disgusting things we used to say. It's difficult when you have a friend who's a dentist. He's talking about the girls who work in the office. It's not like Dr. Joe when he's, you know, giving exams. It's very tasteful. So he says, very tasteful, and always has his patient's best interest in mind. Yeah, you don't have to see Claire. Claire, well, how come our videos or our Skyping are so tame, yet you are inviting? I do, Claire. Unbelievable. You think you know something. You think you do. Normal is boring. One time, though, you were pretty sexually tired. Oh, well, I don't want people to think that we're doing anything behind their back. Yes, you did. I was thinking about taking my cell phone and setting it up in there so you can watch. But I would hate to have to, you know, fog out her face because she's beautiful. You wear your suit for me. I know. That's nice, though. Yeah. Yeah, you wear your suit for her. All right. We will see you later. I'm still here. Or see you certainly on Wednesday. Wednesday. Jersey Shore family vacation. So Claire's wearing a suit. Who else is here? Hannah? Hannah Truesdale. Good morning, friends. We are filled with moderators here. I guess moderators should be here. Okay. You were? The last time you guys Skyped or the last time we Skyped? Well, you couldn't really wear anything too risque because, you know, the house was occupied by more than just the children. My casual clothes are much sexier, of course, you know. Casual clothes, sexy clothes. Clothes easily manipulated. Oh, right. The last time with me, you Skyped. You said boring clothes. It looked very conservative, like you were at a business meeting, but that's okay. I was on my best behavior anyway. Daniela. Daniela Sloan. Nice to see you here, Daniela. Thank you. Claire, I wonder why we have very little attention from the world of I'll just leave it on for a minute. See, maybe the world of I'll silence the lambs, but can you still hear me? Of course you can hear me. Woo. Uh-oh. I have some very interesting Skypes coming up. Very interesting. So, I mean, I schedule. You should pencil me in then. I don't know, does that sound rude? Pencil me in. Pencil in. Pin. There's some connotation there that I think I'm missing. Mario Montanero. Mario, nice of you to join us here as one of the moderators. I'm glad everything is better with you and your better half. I'm sure he's feeling better now. Yes, you should please send me photos. You can send stuff to maydecembersociety@gmail.com. Our P.O. box, because remember, we're going to open stuff up. I certainly am right here. If you send me something and you just tell me whether or not it's for live or for video, P.O. Box 881735. That number again, 881735, Port St. Lucie, Florida 34988 St Lucie, Port Saint, Stlucie. Send, and I will receive. And then I'll show you what you said. I couldn't make that poetic, could I? All right. Well, there we are. Well, there you have it then. That would be Daniela. Yes, we were having the plastic surgery story. Oh, man, I so want that. But it's very expensive, even for a mini lift. So I have to, wait. I have to wait until, or not. I just, spend the rest of my time, my airtime here with you all. There's a hat over there next to me. There's a hat over there on my stage horn, my stage right. All right, now I muted that. Anybody looking on Twitch? Claire, be a dear. Check out Twitch for a moment, would you? Daniela, I totally meant to send you photos last time. Well, Daniela, do you want me to put them up on my thumbnail? I mean, sure, pencil me in. Pencil you in. Wow, my goodness, that's a thick old pencil, isn't it? It does have a point, and you have a point. Bad girl. Bad girl. In France, where I'm from, we say bad girl. Very bad girl. Well, that's what I say. It's a bad girl, and that's about it. "5 months in a row." What are you talking about? What did I say to you? What was that? A gift. Who sent a gift? I'm too lame to see where it's coming from, so, Thank you. Thanks for saying hello. Thanks for being who you are. 5 months in a row. Twitch. 5 months out of every year. Well, I must say, this is some very interesting events that are taking place here. Okay. I remember the Jersey Shore. I never watched that. That was when reality TV was really kicking off, I think, but now reality television is everywhere. We're not reality television, we're just reality. Mix in a little fun, and that's still reality, isn't it? Oh my goodness, what is in your package? Well, that's a terrible thing to ask a man what's in his package. It's like you want to know what it is, but it's not, you just can't go, willy-nilly everywhere. You have to have some sort of scruples, or not, is the case. 5 months in a row? Wow. Mario. Oh, I see that of Mario. I didn't even know what 5 months in a row was. But thanks, that's awesome. Now, Kathy and Carrie have a package that is awfully distracting. Kathy, does it have anything to do with flashlight? Does it have to do with anything that would make, what kind of noise? Anything, Yeah, they're awfully, you're right, Claire. Oh, Adam and Eve. Oh, yeah. I get you, girl. Yes, you must be careful. Now, Skypes this week, and always, are of a sexual nature. Unless they're business. Claire and I chat about business, sort of. I am jealous. Well, well, well. Look what this life has come to. Clarity.
A coffee for our friendship, Red Heart.
Oh, isn't that nice? Thank you, Mario. You know, and I could use some more coffee, but please, my assistant, because I don't have an assistant because they never show up for work, isn't here, and I'd have to get it myself. So, actually, I'll be leaving in a while, so I'll just have this old coffee. Cheers, mate. Wow, wow, wow. €5. Speaking of euros, you know, I'm going to ask Claire, what is going on over there? I mean, what is going on over there in your land, the United Kingdom? You know, I stay in touch also with Sarah, who's also a moderator, folks. Kathy is a new moderator as well, just for those who wanted to know. Claire, we can share. You're happy today. Wow. I wish you were happy more often, but thank you. Thank you. Yes. All the fanfare that goes along with Kathy. And I would play some Motown because, you know, that's our brand of music. But, you know, they didn't, the demonetization of YouTube is disgusting. You can't do anything. You can't do anything, but you can take naked pictures and show them not here. But wait a minute, Joe, you've always been able to do that. I know, but it sounded good if somebody's filling the void. No, I don't want to hear I'd like to fill your void. No one says that. Yes, well, of course. She's a dear. I'm not totally unfamiliar. I won't say anything else. Brexit is insane. It's constantly changing. It blows like the wind. Are any moms naming their children Brexit yet? And what's up with the Netherlands, those poor people that were held in captivity? I believe it was Holland, or no, maybe it was Denmark. Yes, I know about those items, Claire. I do declare. Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't that be awful? Well, Brexit might, you know, at least it has some roots somewhere. You know, the poor woman who you go to went to the maternity ward and said, "What's your baby's name?" And she said, "Famali." Famali, where's that come from? Well, they had already named her. It was on her wrist. Female. She named her Famali. They already named my baby Famali. I mean, come on. That woman shouldn't be having children. Claire doesn't want it to happen because she doesn't want to be ostracized and need a visa to come visit you in Italy. You won't be ignored. Please. That'd be great. Love to see that. Really, it's all right. We welcome everything here, you know. And I can be reached in private message, May December Society. And, you know, you can, yes. Yes, I know. Daniela, your birthday suit, love to see that. That'd be lovely. Our parents back in the day when I was young, they would take pictures of us, babies nude, right? They drape a chair in a sheet or something, and they like wedge like a wingback chair, imagine, and then your butt's pushed back in the chair, and you're there like that, looking, oh, so cute, and they take a picture. Cruelty to children. I should show you that photo of me. I'll tell you what, if I find it, I'll show it to you. It's hilarious. I'll just send a photo to maydecembersociety@gmail.com. You can text me. Well, let's see. You can send me a link there, or Instagram at May December Society. Instagram. So there are many ways. If you wanted to send actual, you know, anything, you can always send to the P.O. box too. But emailing would be easier. Now the P.O. box is for stuff if you want to send anything for us to open up, like a food crate, an array of lingerie or something. Now anything that you want us to and try on. I don't know that I look so good in any of that, but so yeah. And all of that is listed below, right underneath you. If you scroll up, as I'm told, not down, you'll see ways to, we have, and why does that thing stay up? I don't know. That multi-streaming width is supposed to be real stream. Okay. We have our donate, our merch available, one-on-one with Joe. I don't do that anymore. I should delete that. I do it all the time with people. So I've just, you know, if you want to talk to me personally, just send me a message. You can chat with me. I'm going to give this out now. I don't know. Should I give it out, Claire? Should I give it out over the broadcast? Skype? You think? Well, I can block if we had some boo-boos, right? A dream within a dream. I get the seem thing, but reality, all that we see or see is but a dream within a dream. I like the way you think. I think. It seems, or seems. Yes, we won't. So the thing to do, yes, you've got to message me first, or send me an email, or join the website, by the way. Are you a member, Daniela? MayDecemberSociety.com. You can join. It's free. It's private. And you can message me. And we can chat a bit there. We can message, private message. And then make sure everything goes through. We'll go by the book, as Claire says, because Claire goes, no! She's right. I know to share it with people. Because I don't, I love all of you, but we don't know who lurks. The shadow do. The shadow knows what lurks in the hearts and minds of men and women and deviants. Well, that would be me, but not really. I'm 400 years old. Oh my God. 400 years old, mate? Really? Elizabeth, so good to see you. I was looking at your wonderful Instagram. It was delightful. You have you're a very lovely young woman, and you have some lovely pictures. You mean more crazy people contacting me? Remember the one who contacted me? And he claimed, I'm one of your followers on YouTube. You don't know who I am? Well, there was like 56,000 people. So, not really keen on it as out, Just by saying, hey, Joe, I mean, there's really no personal thing because everybody knows my name. You mean, Claire, where you say you would get all sorts of crazy people contacting you, you mean more crazy. Let's stipulate. More crazy. Did you ever drive dinosaurs to school back in your day? No. You don't drive dinosaurs. You hop on their back and they take you. It's not driving. They take you wherever they want. I'm 14 and a 19-year-old wants to date me. So cute. I'm going to say yes. Well, you do what you want. I don't give advice to children. So, you're about ready to be spritzed out. What say you, Claire? You all are super cute, super, super cute. Mm-hmm. It's even crazier than both of you girls. Daniela. Okay. Let me try this one. You know how terrible I am at all this stuff, Claire. Oh, Claire, oh my God. Oh. The babies. Gosh. Children are beautiful. It's no wonder, right? And congrats to Dee also. I'm sure he had something to do with it. All right, let me try this here. What was it now? I got you. I'm already following you, aren't I? Wow. Artist and mother. Beautiful, Daniela. Beautiful. Lovely. Mm. Beautiful home. What part of the world do you guys live in? You are an artist. So pretty. Lovely. I see a shot of my old home area. Looks like New York. My goodness. I have to look at these more later. Yes, we've communicated. Okay, while I'm sending these messages, I know you'll love this. Mm. All right, Joe, come on. No, I'm not making up a date. I know you people think those things. You always think when I'm texting that someone gets my attention. I know what you think. I know who you are, all of you. Daniela, yes, Daniela is beautiful, an artist. Her work is wonderful. She's a handsome husband. Okay, so this is lovely. Hey, look at this. Spurs says your girlfriend is like 20 years younger than you. You might want to almost double that, mate. Okay. Claire had just had a baby. Is that what you were asking? A little while ago. Lovely Rory. Gaucho pants. Birthday suit. That's fun. Great, great, great. Mm-hmm. So I have the dentist today, so we will, those of you who do, text me whenever you want, as usual. You all of you know how to get in touch with me. Spurts over here on the other thing over here does not know how to do that. Although I told him. Wait a minute, where's the compliment? What happened? Who said that? I think I done my birthday suit is better than ours. I meant to follow. What'd I miss? Oh. Hmm. All right, what am I missing? Yes, join MadeDecemberSociety.com. Join it, join it, join it, join it. So if I wanted to use, I'd have to move one of your photos from Instagram. But Instagram is private, so it would be rude of me, Daniela, to put one of your lovely photos up as a thumbnail down the road, but you just have to give me the okie dokie, and then I would do it. It would always be tasteful, of course, you know that. Unless, like Christina, who's the thumbnail today, she doesn't mind posing like that, but you know how she is. Yes, oh, that's right. That's when the gold comes. That is when the gold comes, my friend. Mm, mm, yes, like so. Not sure why that happened, but it did. You know, Claire, the doctors finally found out what happened. I like Danielle. I should try anything twice. Danielle is playful. She's playful. She fits in this group very well. She fits perfectly. So, Kathy, tell us, what about your grandmother? What did the doctors discover? Oh, the red scarf mountains your eyes. Man, you know, I've been on here when we get a lot of people. It's so, you know, before I know it, 3 hours are up. Excuse me, but I have to today, as you know, go to the dentist. But so about, I'm gonna have to go in about 15 minutes. Now, see, I want to have the ability to be on all day. And as I leave, my assistant comes and sits down and she's chatting away and finding stuff, doing stuff, right? Wouldn't that be great? And we can have guest assistants. And if you fly in from somewhere, you're welcome to stay in the guest room. Now, there are no strings attached. None. Unless it's a, you know, collar and a leash. Technically not a string, really, but a little stronger, maybe. But, you know, you get the idea. What is the compliment I miss? Come on, I don't like to miss compliments. They don't come that often. That'd be great. Claire, that would be great. Okay. So did it ramp her up really? It was too much? It gave her hypertension, right? Wow. Yes, we'd have a smashing time. We'd have a pool party and everything. And it would run into the night. Now, at nighttime, when it does get night here, it's still warm. But if there's a chill in the air, it's late in the month where the pool is heated. And you can turn the light on. You know, that lights the whole pool. Just the water. You can see it in the night. So you can see yourself swimming. Or, so you can turn that on or have it off. And usually the suits all come off too. But I mean, it's not, I didn't design it that way. It's not like you get in the water and it just melts them away. That'd be cool, but it doesn't work that way. Well, I'm from actually the DC area. Yeah, I spent a lot of time in DC. I've lived in Northern Virginia, spent many years there. My last home in Washington was in Georgetown on P Street. If you know the place, are you also from here now, Northeast? Northeast. Or was it an insult? I didn't hear any insults. Where's the insult? Northern Virginia? No, I didn't take it that way. You're in Virginia Beach. I spent a lot of time there too. When I was stationed in the Navy in Norfolk for a while. Tidewater area, very familiar with it. Northern Virginia. No, I'm not from Northern Virginia. And I spent time in Richmond, Virginia, where you know everyone's accent is really strong. You're going to fill your car up with oil, fill up with oil. And that's only about 100 miles south of Washington, D.C., where most of the accents are pretty neutral, mid-Atlantic. You go 30 miles north, 40 miles north of Baltimore, then you get down the Asian horn. But right there in D.C., it's kind of D.C., Northern Virginia, Maryland, you know, the DMV as they call it. But the shout out on your work. Oh my God, Kathy. She was probably crawling the walls. Poor thing. Yeah, you know, you have to always use caution sometimes. And today, at least, we can look things up. Because sometimes mistakes can be made. If you talk to a doctor who is, let's say, a heart specialist, and because they went to general medical school before they specialized, you know, and you ask them about your foot, because you may not be a doctor, they think they are all knowledgeable about everything, but it's not their specialty, so always best to go to someone who specializes. You can take general information, that's fine, but you can get caught in that. For example, if you go and you say, the doctor says, why are you taking this? Because my friend the veterinarian said it works well on thoroughbreds, and that's what I am. He'd say, you're a bloody idiot, you are. I know that, but I'm a thoroughbred. All right. Oh, we're all disgusting in our own ways. I like that kind of rationale. That's wonderful. Well, Daniela, we will, of course, expect you to be here all the time now. At least Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the morning. When I was doing this before, I did it every morning. And so Now we just do it 3 days a week. As I was booted off here for a while. I have many characters. I wasn't booted off, oddly, for the characters I portray here. One of them has got some notoriety, of course. This would be this one here, when I play the doctor. I actually give virtual, as an amateur gynecologist, this doctor, I actually give gyno visits. As a gynecologist, of course, I'm trained. And in this particular photo, which was taken from one of the patients as she slid down, you know, as I'm wont to do, take the photos, I was going, oh my Lord, it's that big. So, you know, that's the kind of thing when the doctor shows up, and he may show up Wednesday, I don't know. He was kind of busy. Excuse me. And then I always like this cover of this young girl, but not that young. I mean, she's a woman. But, and this is one when we were having a discussion on, it's not the size of your age gap, it's how you swing your wood. This was on golf. It was a story on golf. It's not the size of the age gap, it's how you swing your wood. You get it? And then here, this little one on the back was when I did the hairdresser. I played a gay hairdresser. And much to the happiness of some of our LGBTQ plus members. So I do these little different things from time to time. This is always a funny one you find on the, we found the husband left us for a 22-year-old. House for sale by owner, but it says in small print. I can't tell. Doesn't say, I can't see, it's blurred. My dear friend Eve made up all these cards for us. She captures me in the most unusual spots. You remember that video where I played the guy in the, there's Eve, by the way. I played the guy under the sliding board looking at the girl. When we played tennis and other things. A lot of fun. Now, I was kicked off and went on a hiatus from YouTube because I was playing Saturday Night Live skits and they said that was forbidden. So they slapped my wrist for 90 days. But when I came back, I wore a tuxedo and Eve did this one. We put the fun in dysfunctional. So I do some different people from time to time, and I still have to do a drag show, as I've promised everyone. I will get to that. Drag show. This is based on some of our conversations because we're going to have a twister game with everyone. We're going to have naked twister to really spice it up a bit. Oh, that's it. No, but excuse me. Thank you very much, Eve, once again. Eve Vegan, and when she shows up here, she's a vegan, so she's usually chewing on a dandelion, which is okay, but they're a little bit bitter for me. You're finally in a group. Group therapy doesn't get. This is group therapy, and Daniela, we're so glad you are here because we are a hands-on practice. I have to wait till I get my white jacket on, Claire says. She's one of the nurses until I can talk that way. I really can't. It's like I'm in my civvies now. So, but when I put my jacket on, I have my stethoscope, then I can say things like we are a hands-on practice. And something you must be careful or not careful about, but Claire, should I tell her she needs to be, and Kristen is, if she's still here, she works in the office. I think Kathy does, but Kathy just always shows up for an exam. I'm not sure why that is. I thought she worked there, she's there so often. Anyway, so everyone all of the ladies in the waiting room, they go into a little room and they're, given a robe. They take their clothes off. Now, you might think that's odd. It really isn't, because when you come to visit the doctor, he is a general practitioner, amateur gynecologist, so he knows everything. You go to the office, you have your clothes taken off, even if you have the flu. I mean, even if you have, something in your ear. Because his motto is, we might as well check everything while you're here. So don't be alarmed when he visits, okay? Please. Yeah, I know they make us take down some of our other videos, some of our more racy videos they don't like. They've just become really prudes. Prudes, they're prudish they are. Now on Twitch over here, where there aren't many people watching, if you join Twitch TV, we could, do just about anything. Just about. Pretty much. But not here. Sadly. He's chewing on a slice. A slice is always good, isn't it, Carrie? Yes, I'll have a slice, please. I'll take it plain. But you'd have to have different kind of dough, wheat. Can't have wheat, right? Why would you clash with the people who, see here we have people we call snowbirds who come down for the winter and traffic doubles. Yes, people in D.C. that went to Virginia Beach. I used to, when I lived in D.C., I had a place in Delaware. It was too far to go to Virginia Beach for me. And I spent a lot of time in Virginia Beach. Remember the old, you may not remember this, but the old, amusement park where they used in the movie Roller Coaster to Destroy the, I'm that old. I went to that amusement park. Kathy, yes, your uniform is no uniform. I know, you just need to pick up your uniform off the floor. That's where you need to pick it up from. That girl is crazy. Yeah. Why would you clash with the DC people? Would it because they come down and it just pains in the ass or something? I don't know. I've always been a delightful person. Oh, Mario, please, if you're listening, you can always count on me, my brother. All right. Well, listen, everyone, I have to go, and I don't like leaving this early, but this appointment came up, and I have to take it, so I don't have to wait another month. My mother always insisted we go to the dentist, even before they used Novocaine. It was pure torture as a kid. And I have all of my teeth. My mother's 93, has every one of her teeth. So she must know what she's talking about. But, so everyone, I don't have time to shout out to you all, but just consider yourself shouted out to, because I love all of you. Okay? So Wednesday at 10 a.m., and I promise, to make promise, yes, I'm pretty sure. It's a promise, pretty sure, I'll be there all day for you. Well, a few hours. But right now, I'm going to have to leave because I want to make this appointment. Okay? So, love you all. You go down south, it's very hot? Yeah. It can, in this time of year, it's very moist down south, I guess. Bye, Saren. Good to see you. Everybody, okay? I have to get running. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye.